Have you ever heard a rumor so delicious, you simply had to investigate? That's what happened to me. Word spread fast, a little Italian place in Soho. Sefondo was offering unlimited lasagna for a flat fee. Unlimited lasagna for the price of a couple of coffees. You could eat slice after glorious slice until you tapped out, or they ran out of cheese. Sefondo's had a leaderboard, and at the top was a legend named Gaza, with a record of 9 slices. This wasn't just dinner. It was a quest, my Everest covered in mozzarella. On a bright Friday, I stood outside Sefondo, heart pounding, ready to take on the challenge. Let the games begin. Stepping into Sefondo's felt like entering a family-run trattoria in Rome. The place was warm, genuine, and buzzing with energy. Walls lined with family photos, tables covered in checkered cloths, the air thick with the scent of slow-cooked bolognese. Laughter and the clatter of plates filled the room. Everyone seemed to be celebrating. Marco, the owner, greeted regulars with hugs and newcomers with hearty handshakes. My nerves melted away. This wasn't a competitive arena, it was a family restaurant, and the challenge felt like a joyful tradition. I glanced at the leaderboard, feeling not intimidated but welcomed. I was ready for my first slice. Marco explained the rules: pay the fee, finish a slice, raise your hand, get another, no time limit, 2 types, classic beef, ragu or spinach and ricotta, switch anytime. I started with the classic beef ragu. When the first slice arrived, it was a work of art: layers of pasta, rich meat sauce, creamy bechamel, and a golden cheesy crust. The first bite was pure bliss: tender pasta, deeply flavored ragu, silky bechamel, and that perfect cheesy crunch. It was one of the best lasagnas I'd ever tasted. The slice disappeared in seconds, not rushed, just inevitable. Every bite was better than the last. This wasn't just a challenge, it was a privilege. I wiped the plate clean with the catcher, confidence surging one down. Gaza's record suddenly seemed within reach. I raised my hand for slice number 2. For slice 2, I switched to spinach and ricotta, lighter, fresher, with a hint of nutmeg. My confidence soared. The vegetarian lasagna was a graceful dance of flavors, perfectly balanced. Banter started with the couple next to me going for the record. They asked, "I'm ordering it for dessert." I joked, "Slice 3, back to beef," felt like coming home. I was in the zone, a lasagna-consuming machine. Marco stopped by. You're looking strong. Maybe Gaza should be worried." The restaurant began to notice my quest. I was the evening's entertainment. 3 slices down, I felt invincible. I signaled for number 4, the crowd quietly cheering me on. What could possibly go wrong? Slice 4 arrived, but the magic was fading. Each bite now a conscious effort. By slice 5, I hit the wall. My fork felt heavy. My stomach protested. The restaurant's happy chatter faded. My universe shrank to the plate in front of me. Doubt crept in 9 slices. Was I mad? I looked at the leaderboard. Gaza's name taunted me. Slice 6 was pure willpower. Every bite was a negotiation. Tiny bites, sips of water, encouragement from the staff. My cornermen in this culinary boxing match. The challenge was no longer just physical, but mental. I pushed on, determined not to quit. Just as I was about to give up, the couple next to me started a slow clap. Soon the whole restaurant joined in. The energy shifted suddenly. I wasn't eating alone. I was performing for a room full of cheering strangers. Their support was the adrenaline I needed. I finished slice 6, then raised 7 fingers. The crowd cheered. The game was back on. Slice 7, spinach for strategy, was my comeback. I found a rhythm bite. Sip, breath, repeat. The staff kept my water full, offered fresh napkins, even fanned me with a menu. Banter returned. "How's it going?" someone called. "We're in negotiations, but I think I'm winning." I replied, 7 slices down. I was in uncharted territory. I raised my hand for slice number 8. Slice 8 was the equalizer. Second place on the board, I chose beef ragu. The room hushed as I ate. Every bite was a struggle, but I finished. Applause erupted. No time to celebrate. Gaza's record of 9 loomed. I signaled for slice 9 spinach and ricotta, the final boss. My stomach screamed, but the crowd's roar was louder. Every chew was monumental, but I pushed through, cheered on by the crowd, and Marco's double thumbs up.